Alive! It's alive! It's alive! Woohoo!
Nice. Very nice.
Say-
Very nice. Super nice. Very
Please
nice.
stop. Please stop.
Okay.
You idiots.
Opportunity to trade Jordy Ben, they should trade him. I think if they have an opportunity to trade Brandon Sutter, they should trade him.
Here's a question for you. Let's say that they go down the road.
Do you have a heart?
Why are you such a dick? The question is, let's say Benning goes...
The answer to that is because I've been following the Vancouver Canucks for my whole life.
Right.
Would you ask him? I mean, other than give us your no trade list, the 5 teams.
Mm-hmm. I think the reason you would ask him,
that's going to be a little hint that we might trade you.
I think this is the can of
When
work.
did you get a heart, by the way? When did you become all like these guys? Are you going to be one of these people that
No.
that retweets articles about we have to remember the human side of the trade deadline?
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, there are regular families whose where mom or dad gets transferred or shipped out or have to go on lengthy business trips or have to go work up north or have to go, they're not home all the time and they're making like 80 grand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like that's very old sports writer of you. You have to remember the personal side of these guys making $5 million a year. And sometimes I heard that because of COVID, their nannies aren't able to work for them anymore.
The hell with it!
Okay, Dom, that was not a good job. That was not a good job.
It was an awkward sort of energy.
We lost our nanny, and it's been very hard on the family.
Again, this is why I can't go 100% into the.
Can you go to 100% on anything?
Well, you mean, come on, man. Like, you know that I understand where you're getting at here, where you're going, but I think you can agree that this is a little bit more nuanced than this is a terrible decision.
Tyler on the mountain texts in, Dom is Bert Hutt, that he wasn't protected in the 650 expansion draft and ended up with Halford and Brough.
I wake up at 4 now.
Yeah. Matt Nabby. Is Myers able to expose himself? Yep, there we go. All right.
That's better. Let's bring this back to
I am very much looking forward to... So what I was saying before you rudely interrupted
I did
me
rudely
is that
interrupt you.
I had a back and forth with Thomas Drance last night. And I'm going to find the text exchange right now because...
This is good radio.
Here's one text that I sent. I hate you right now. And another one is, I don't care, when Drance said, it's good for the league for the Leafs to do well. And it all started out when I said, you have no idea how much I want the Leafs to choke. To which he responded, you're a monster. Thomas
That's
Drance.
so rude.
Massive Leafs fan, and he's going to have to explain at 8 o'clock on the Halford and Brough show on Sportsnet 650. The Canucks are not set up right now in order to operate like the Leafs. They're just too bare bones. Right. Compared. So I don't have much hope of that happening. And I love it when the Leafs choke. I think it's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
And you can call me petty. You can call me pathetic as a fan that I left to cheer for other teams to lose. And I would say, yeah, like, I know what I am. I am a pathetic sports fan.
Aren't you
at
in the
this point?
majority,
I've been
though?
driven to be a pathetic sports fan.
But so are many others. Like, you're not a lone wolf
No,
in this game.
One of us.
Here's the thing about Thomas Drance. He thinks he's better than all of us.
I think he just tries to be objective, air quotes.
He has no confidence.
He has
right
zero
now.
confidence
I
right
believe
now.
he said so.
Yeah, and it looks like
Ryan O'Reilly went to Buffalo and fell out of love with hockey,
Right.
and Taylor Hall went to hockey. Went to Buffalo and lost all his confidence.
Right.
What's the lesson? Don't go to Buffalo.
Stay out of Buffalo, kids. Stay out of Buffalo. One final game we'll get to.
Sport. They know what they signed up for.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Heads go flying sometimes. Final one from Reg. Hashtag WWO, what we learned. What I learned is that I am old. When Dom said, is that a cod reference?
Yeah.
I immediately thought, what does this have to do with fish?
Oh
too.
boy.
So,
Well, me
Colin-
too. As my mom's from Newfoundland,
Yeah.
so I know all about cod, and I'm like, that's my first reference too.
So,
Like, did they start the fishery up again?
Call of Duty, shortened to COD, but
Yeah.
you don't actually say the acronym, you just say COD?
You just say cod.
Huh.
And when you die, you go to the gulag. So when Brough said you're going to go to the gulag, that's the first thing that came to mind.
But
Not the Russian prisons.
So if we're to fit in with
The Russian prison. you know. I'm so frustrated
He
right
is
now.
frustrated.
I'm so frustrated.
Wipe
Is that
the
a
smile off
video
your
game
face,
reference?
then.
That is. I don't think you could get. And are you a millennial? I don't even know.
Yeah, 91. Yeah.
Right? Isn't that just like? Is that to do with video games? No.
Well, no, it was.
No,
I
it's
was.
not.
Listen, okay, Jason. I was shocked because you're of a different vintage than I am, so
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised that you would even know that reference. That's where the question came from.
So if we're
But
gonna,
it wasn't a video game, and you immediately leapt to that assumption.
well, hold on, but this is important information because we're trying to infiltrate the youths. We want to.
That's true, actually.
So if we're gonna have a conversation, we're like, "Hello, fellow kids. did you play any? Do you have to say COD?
COD.
Or- so if you were to be like, is that a sick COD reference? You'd be outed as an
Yeah.
old. You have to say COD.
Yeah.
Did you guys? And do you make it like a verb? Like, are you guys codding later?
Oh God! Stop.
Don't do that.
Stop.
No, that's bad.
Yeah.
Okay. One final segment.
We used to do that with Donkey Kong. Want to go
I
play a
used to
little
love
DK?
Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
On Super Nintendo. Yeah.
We're gonna Kong it. You guys want to Kong it up later? It's not working. I can tell. It's
You
not
guys want a
resonating with
donkey
anybody.
together later?
Who wants a donkey? Anyone? You?
By
Okay,
the
we
way, the podcast is working now.
got- oh, right on. We
fixed
caught
it.
that one up real good.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm doing right now.
Stop.
You guys want to go jump some barrels?
Don't you throw the? I guess you throw
No, you
and
just
jump.
Pass
You
the
jump,
conch, bro.
and then you get the hammer.
Did you say pass the conch?
Yeah.
That's a
It's like a
Lord of the
knife-
Flies reference.
Yeah. Oh, you
Yeah.
actually read a book. Good for you.
Yeah.
No,
Read
it's
up on the
also a
world on world history.
Wait.
next.
Let him
It's
finish.
a 90s video gaming reference because if you wanted to play multiplayer,
On what?
especially on Donkey Kong 64 or Super Nintendo,
Yeah.
you go one at a time. So you pass the conch.
Oh, look at this. We're learning stuff.
Tanner
That one-
texts in. I had no clue what a gulag was till COD or COD. Well, Tanbeer, you also think Jake Vertanen's a good player, so I don't know what to tell you, Tanbeer.
Okay, we got to go. We're way over.
right.
Halford Brough, Sportsnet 650. Connection.
Wait. Okay, no, because the connection broken. How have you seen Scarface but not The Godfather?
It insists upon itself.
How is that possible?
It just somehow has happened.
Okay. So no comedies before you were born, and
Okay.
that's what you do?
No, I just
Okay.
What
this
year? What
well,
year,
not this
what
one
year
in
were you
particular.
born?
1991.
Wow, you were born in the 90s.
Yeah.
Jason and I were killing it in the 90s. You were born in them.
Define killing it.
I picked up a girl once using a mix CD.
Ooh,
Yeah.
a CD.
Yeah.
I thought those weren't around until the 2000s.
No, you got your timeline screwed up.
Yeah.
CDs were very prevalent in the 90s.
Okay.
Okay.
Not a cassette. Anyway, let's move
So
on.
anyway,
I
Mark
wore
said-
a lot of flannel.
Yeah.
You still do, don't you?
No, he's not a flannel guy anymore. I had cross-colored jeans.
I miss my Aikida jeans.
Akita with
Yeah.
the padlock on the belt instead of a button.
No, I didn't have that. I had the rainbow fly.
Yeah,
Remember
those
that?
were good too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
that
are
was
some of my
good.
favorites.
Those were badass.
Listeners, can you tell that the Canucks haven't played in a while?
Mark DeSantos is on the show at 7.
Okay.
So imagine these guys who have had COVID, who haven't played a game in over 3 weeks and haven't skated really much at all, trying to prepare against, Connor McDavid and then Austin Matthews. So it's still very much a fluid situation, but kudos to JT Miller for bringing these issues to the forefront, because without him, I don't think the action for at least Friday's game being postponed would have happened.
Murph apparently doing that hit under the SkyTrain.
Yeah, what? We're like, we'll just set up here.
I can never understand that.
I don't know.
Hey guys, the train's right here. This is a good spot.
Yeah. Is there anything that'll possibly conflict with this hit other than the gigantic monorail above you? Nothing, Murph. It'll be fine. Go. And it never runs, so don't worry about it. Okay. But part of
just found a stat that you're gonna like.
Okay.
How many total games do you think Jack Campbell has started in the NHL? He's 29. Total games started: Dallas, LA, and Toronto.
69.
Yes.
Nice.
He started 69 games total.
Very nice.
That's it.
Sorry, so whenever Jason says I have a stat you might like,
Yeah.
it's inevitably going to end with 6'9".
Super nice.
Oh, God.
Part of being the
This is why you wouldn't appreciate Fletch, by the way.
nice.
Why, because he's making Borat references? What's the connection there?
And you're laughing.
It's Borat. Who hates Borat?
The second one was a terrible, terrible movie.
Have you seen the second
It
Borat?
was a terrible? Yes.
It was terrible.
It was a terrible. Okay.
I was going to ask, in your... How old are you? You're over 40.
41.
Have you ever gone on an egging mission?
Oh,
Have
yeah.
you ever egged houses?
Yep.
It is one of
It's a rite of passage as a
It
youth.
is one of the most enjoyable things. I'm not recommending it. I'm not sitting
Don't do
here
it,
going,
yeah.
go out and egg. But listen, none of us have thrown a perfect game in life. Sometimes you see some eggs and it's Halloween or whatever, and you're just like, let's do this. It is the feeling of throwing an egg and seeing the explosion,
Because
it's just,
you're not going to do
exhilarating.
You're not going to do any real damage with an egg.
well, you could probably put one through a window, couldn't
No
you?
way.
No?
No way.
It's not. I mean, unless it's a hard-boiled egg, no chance.
Hard.
Oh, yeah, hard-blooded eggs, hard-blooded psychopaths.
Someone threw an over easy egg in my house. There was yolk everywhere.
You don't think a raw egg could break a window?
I don't think so.
It's not hard enough.
Right. Unless it's hard boiled. No, I don't. Listeners.
Have you ever seen me throw?
Listeners,
Still.
please.
Gas.
If there's a listener out there that is broken.
Do you think Randy Johnson, in his prime,
I don't think it's about the velocity of the
I think
throw.
it might be partly to do with
I think
that.
it's the
I don't think
integrity
so.
of the shell.
I think it's the integrity of the shell. I don't think the shell has the infrastructure
I am
to break
I am
glass.
so fascinated by this now. I have to find out who's got a YouTube video of this.
Why don't we just do it ourselves? We'll get some eggs. We'll find a window.
Halford's window.
Sure.
Oh, okay, a car window.
Or a car window.
No, a car window is completely different.
Okay, fine. A house. It doesn't matter. Give me any kind of window.
Okay.
Hell, give me an open window. I don't think it's breaking that. Just flew right through. No, we could make this a thing. If someone has the arm strength, the exit velocity to do this, I would love to see it. And you can't freeze the eggs. There's none of that. You're going to Safeway. You're buying a dozen eggs. You're taking one out of the carton. You're chucking it at a window. Can you break a window with an egg?
Lee
I
just
say
texted
no
in and
chance.
said
I say
1,000% you can. Single pane front window, egg right through it. I felt awful. Brian in Coquitlam goes, what about an ostrich egg? Okay.
What about an ostrich egg, Brian and Coquitlam?
The size of a boulder.
Yeah, I know what.
Jeff from Mission, I remember the look on the face of the people working at convenience stores when we would roll in, about 4 of us at 1 in the morning, and buy like 4 dozen eggs. You kids making omelets?
Sure are.
Yep.
Breakfast for dinner.
Can't make one without breaking a few eggs. And again, I'm not advocating the youths of today do this.
God, no.
No.
No,
But-
because we're the old people now, and that we're the people that have to clean this stuff up. Someone texted in, yeah, it's a lot of fun throwing those eggs and hitting cars and houses, but I've been on the other end of it. Trying to clean that stuff up is a horror show. Imagine in the summer, like in the heat of the summer, trying to clear that.
By the way, this is the dramatic,
kids are the worst.
This is the dramatic difference between your age of kid and then like the kids that are out there now. Back in your day,
Yes.
when you were, in your teens,
Yes.
this was the idea of fun. Let's go egg a house or an establishment of some kind. Now it's like, let's record a dance on our phones and upload it to the internet. It's
Hey,
true.
Dom, you're supposed to be the young one on this show,
I mean, I'm
so
turning
you can't.
30 in a few months. here.
Yeah, but
You got
that is
TikTok?
young for our show.
Yeah, I do.
So you can't go off on rants like that. For the sake of the listeners, you love TikTok and all
Okay.
that sort of stuff. I don't know what the kids are doing now. You love it all.
You were on a good roll there. That's good.
Huh?
That was good. Did you mention TikTok? That's good.
Right.
That's what the kids.
Come to Kelowna, California. West Coast.
Yeah, Kelowna, baby, best place in the world right here. Kelowna, California. Kelowna, California. Kelowna, California. Kelowna, California. Hey.
8:05 on a Friday. Halford Brough, Sportsnet 650. This makes me feel happy inside. That really does.
It's weird.
Hey!
I recognize some of the girls in this video.
You don't say. You don't say. So tell me, I know we got Batch on the line. He can listen to this story. I'm sure it's great. Tell me about your experiences in Kelowna. You worked at a radio station up
Yeah, I
there?
worked at AM 1150 and the Juice with Drance actually, who's now at
The juice.
juice?
The
Was it
Juice,
sponsored
yeah.
by steroids?
Wasn't a sports station.
You're listening to the juice.
That's right. Brought to you by the #2 currency in Kelowna, steroids.
The other station was called Barbed Wire Tattoo.
That's right. Jet ski radio. What was it like living up there?
It's great in the summer. In the
You don't-
winter,
you don't
it's
say.
it's awful. It's just gray and cold.
We give Kelowna a hard time.
my God,
on
the
show.
Juice.
The Juice. That's so great. Coming to you live. You're listening to The Juice.
You're listening to the juice.
That's good. That's really good.
That's so perfect.
All right. Focus. Focus. Pull it back together.
I'm crying.
That's pretty good. What could you possibly name the radio station in Kelowna? I've got an idea. All right, let's go to the phone lines now. Joined by the voice of the Vancouver Canucks right here on Sportsnet 650. Brendan Batchelor joins us now on the Halford Brough Show. What up, Batch?
Not much, yeah. It does feel like the Juice is pretty appropriate branding for a Kelowna-based
It's
radio
perfect.
station, doesn't
It's
it?
perfect. It's amazing. I'm so glad Dom has brought this into our life. Coming to you live, you're listening to The Juice.
You're listening to the juice.
Why don't you do something?
Okay, I'm going to stop talking now.